So we're gonna do something a little different today, guys. I saw Dr. Sumerian uploaded a meme reaction video, and I've been asked before, but I never really considered it because I didn't know a whole lot about SCP when I started getting into this. But now that we have quite a few SCP reactions under the belt, I feel like we could probably get away with this. I haven't watched Dr. Sumerian's video yet, but I can tell you the source of it is from DankMemesFromSite19. It's a subreddit that I started looking over, and there's some really good looking stuff. There's a compilation that I'm gonna do today, which is called Quality Meme Showcase from a guy named Shitposter691337. That's a pretty Reddity name, right? So anyway, thank you, Dr. Sumerian, for bringing some light onto this whole subreddit, and I look forward to catching your reactions as soon as I react to this myself. So, without further ado, let's get started here.
I'd like to purchase one copy of Doom Eternal, please.
One copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch.
My God. Ah, poor Tickle Monster. Mecha just stomped him. That's actually hilarious with the whole Transformer theme going on. Who are you? I'm SCP-00. I'm Batman. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? I have 001, man. There's a lot of them. So far, Gate Guardian and probably Daybreaks. Well, some of the Daybreaks is my favorite scenarios. But there's the factory's really cool too. I don't know, man. There's still some more I haven't reviewed yet, so I'm gonna keep on going. SCP Foundation says anomalous entities should be carefully contained and studied to allow the continuation of normalcy for the population at large. GOC says this is the Global Occult Coalition. If it doesn't make sense inside your head, load your gun and shoot it dead. That sounds like something that you'd hear on, you know, the songs that the army sings when they march in. This is my rifle, this is my gun, this is for fighting, and this is for fun. Stuff like that. That's what it sounds like. 055 research, which is the anti-meme, right? The SCP-055 lead research is being told about SCP-055's anomalous effects. Damn, bro, that's crazy. I don't even ask. I'm still curious about how 055 was involved in the story of Y for SCP-5000. Very curious. Very curious. Making an SCP meme every day for every SCP. Day 529. Who's this poster? Holy cow, man. Pivot. SCP writers spend months crafting a perfect article that references dozens of groups of interest and known concepts in the lore, while still providing a horrifying and beautiful study. SCP writers that talk about a cat missing its hat. You know, when I first started getting into SCP, the fact that it crossed over into the horror genre, right? And I recently had a comment about, or when I decided to split my channels up into horror reactions and SCP reactions, somebody said, doesn't that kind of cross over? And I was like, well, some of it, but I mean, I just did a reaction video on SCP cats, which was far from scary. You know, it was full of cute, cuddly pictures and stuff. So it's an O, not a 0, right? 0. Oh, I still remember the highlight. I don't know what the name of the song is by Drake, but that dance meme was to where he was like flipping money and all kind of stuff. It was hilarious, man. Anyone who can explain this? Myth. Lines on your wrist can say something about your health and even your future. Fact. SCP-682 should have adapted to the hydrochloric acid in this containment chamber by now. You know, I recently saw a video about the coffee machine done by Forlorn Foundry, right? And they did hydrochloric acid in a cup, but then they did strong acid in a cup after that. So hydrochloric acid is acid, but is it really super duper strong? I forget. I wasn't that good at chemistry. Exaggerated swagger of the Euclid class anomaly. It's probably a guy at a convention. I've seen plague doctors all over the conventions before doing cosplay, man. It's hilarious. When you're in a bunker but 001 won't leave you. Shut up about the sun. They the 001 blobs for daybreaks would always like beckon people to come meet them outside into the sun. The 05, when someone brings up mental health problems caused by their immoral practices and stressful situations, please tell me all about that thing that I literally have zero interest in. The 05 is so, they just don't give a F, dude. They don't. Types Cup of Joe into SCP-294. SCP-294 displays the message Joe who? Types Joe Mama. Boiling hot water. When I was in high school, man, which was a long time ago, Yo Mama jokes ruled the earth. You understand? Your mama's so ugly, they broke into a house to close the blinds. I still use that one to this day, actually. Rare footage of SCP-682 moments after SCP-231-4 gave birth? What? Damn it, Bright! SCP-682, Dr. Bright about to earn a new restriction. I haven't reacted to the 50 things Dr. Bright can't do yet. There's a bunch of them by now. I'm gonna get to them sooner or later. Hi, you just got 096'd. Now start praying. Oh. Bright, what did you do to 049? Oh my gosh. The TikToks, dude. Foundation after opening a refrigerator and finding a maze. Interesting. Everybody at the Foundation's so relaxed about anomalies, man. I guess it's like everything, right? You get used to it. You know, even like soldiers, they get used to hearing bombs go off. It's still kind of scary, but they're used to it, you know? So it turns out someone took a clear picture of 087. Oh no, with the Bernie Sanders stuff, man. I don't even know the origins of that meme. I just know it has to do with the inauguration. SCP researchers when the object is anomalous. Bernie be like, nah, it's all good. What the heck, man? Dr. Bright is not allowed to use Adobe Photoshop under any circumstances, or is he allowed to use GIMP or Paint.net or any photo editing software that's y'all the boss? Gosh. Why do I hear screams in my backyard? Corporate needs to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Oh, you know, it's kind of like the Enderman, huh? Kind of. Sarcasm versus big tech companies be like, Apple shows off the new iPhone model. Everyone's so advanced. Every day we stray further from God. This is the whole thing between the followers of Meccan and the Sarkics, like machines versus, you know, the organic stuff. Seriously, who doesn't love Legos? Reality. Yes, 387. Give it a Legos. Petition for SCP-682's official appearance to be similar to the giant Japanese salamander. Look at this boy. He's a little bit bigger than that, though. Decide on a book idea or draw 25. It's the alien that has all the sci-fi themes and stuff. We reacted to this from the Vulcan. This was pretty hilarious, guys. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, or if y'all want to see some more meme reaction videos for SCP. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.